Welcome to a brand new episode of the post game. I am your host, Davion, and I'm joined by Elijah
Yep.
and Oronde.
Was good.
How y'all doing today?
We good. We chilling. I got
Going
coffee
good.
now.
Can't complain. My team beat the Cowboys, and I won money off of it, so I'm happy.
I haven't
America
bet.
wins, but
Yeah,
Oh, that's how good it is. That's funny.
I completely agree. I haven't made one single bet this season on the Saints at all.
I wouldn't either.
the only bet I had was
You win
Devontae
one
to
game.
get
You win
100.
game, and now you're
That's
on the
two.
coach.
I won two bets.
Oh, here we go. You won one game.
Here we go.
They
Just like I
beat.
win soccer bets. I just always win bets because I just know. Duh. But let's go. We can start. So yeah, our topic for today is what are the Bills doing?
Having 12 men on the field in overtime.
Anybody else?
As much as I love Sean McDermott, he's got a little bit of a problem on his hands. Because Josh Allen is a little dinged up.
That he is. I have
the
a question
defense
about
isn't
that
healthy.
Too. Do you think that game Josh Allen had was his injury the problem?
Mm-hmm.
Especially
on that last
with
touchdown.
the injury, because it's part of a ligament in his elbow. I would argue that it shouldn't have hindered him too much, but he may have been just trying to play it careful. It's not like the Baker situation where he's playing through something he shouldn't play through. Like, he was medically cleared. They double, triple, quadruple checked on it. Like, he should be fine going forward. But what is his confidence level in his arm? That's the real question.
All right.
So what's been what's the word I want to say? So what's been very interesting to see about this Buffalo Bills team is that they are. I was talking to Freddie about this yesterday, and is that like Buffalo has a lot of talent in their room. They have solid running backs. They have a great receiving core. They have a great quarterback. But I don't think they do this indirectly. Is that they put so much pressure on Josh Allen to do everything that he tends to force the ball or make mistakes. So and that's something like he doesn't in some of those positions that they were in, he doesn't have to force the ball down the field. He doesn't have to go and run. Well, fine is run. Okay, fine. You go get 20 yards. That's good. You're just a good job. But you don't have to make it. But you mentally, if I'm Josh Allen and what I'm seeing from the outside looking in is that like he feels the need that he has to do it all by himself when he does not. He does not have to do it all by himself. And so I feel like if he can understand that and humble himself to take that backseat role, and not even backseat, is that like if you can get back in the car, because right now you're out of the car. If you can get back in the car on the bus for the team, you'll be fine. But on that last interception in overtime, that was just, I don't know what he was looking at. It was bad.
And also they had him throw the ball 43 times.
Granted, one of the plays was like talked about and kind of like questionable because Davis kind of was out of bounds and he didn't have control of the ball.
Now that ball moved. That ball moved 100%.
So that's another thing.
But
that's another topic.
I think I'm just looking at, because I watched the first half. I didn't get a chance to watch the second half of the game. All of their touchdowns in the first half, outside of one score that was from a turnover, 8 and 12-minute long drives. Outside of that, they had no other production, and they couldn't force any. They didn't really force any turnovers aside from 2 picks. And outside of that, what is it called? Third down percentage was really good for the Vikings, and they had allowed 480 total yards, which is college numbers. I don't know. Like, on paper, this Bills team should probably put up another 30 points on the Vikings.
They took the foot off the gas.
That's exactly.
Man, I
what
don't
it
even think
is.
they took the foot off the gas. I
I mean,
think they
they're
ran
about
out
what?
of
They were up by
gas.
18.
I feel
They
like
were
their second half was a sleeper. Like they was sleeping.
they were up 24-10 at halftime, and then came out of halftime, kicked the field goal, and then Vikings went on a 7-minute touchdown drive. The Bills responded with a quick touchdown off the turnover, and then the Vikings had a 81-yard run by Dalvin Cook, and then another quick 5-minute touchdown drive with a run to Ham, and then another touchdown off of fumble recovery. You can't collapse like that in the second half.
Yeah. I mean, is this team showing signs of no discipline?
I
I wouldn't say no discipline.
they don't have many penalties. I think they're in the bottom 5 penalties this season.
But when it comes to discipline, I mean, like being able to close games out. We haven't seen that in this
It's
game
50-50
or their
yeah
last
and
one.
no. It's 50-50 yeah and no because what's that? This their third game they lost, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was the Dolphins,
They lost last
The
week.
Jets.
the Jets.
Yeah, to the Jets.
So yeah,
And
they're
now
on
the
2 losing
Vikings.
straight, and now the Vikings. So with the Dolphins, they couldn't close out second half. The Jets, they had a lead and didn't close out second half. This game, they did terrible this second half. They tried to close out and in overtime, but didn't happen.
2 insane catches though on both sides.
I was gonna bring that up, man.
And third, and mind you, what 40 seconds, 50 seconds?
4th and 18.
So
52
it was like
seconds left.
It was like 52 seconds left, exactly. So
was that a catch by the Bills going down the field with like 20 seconds
Davis?
left? Yeah.
with Davis, no.
No, that
And it was too late to call it back. And the Vikings coach didn't throw his flag direct. So
he was running, he was sliding out of bounds. The ball, he came down, he had possession until he hit the ground, and the nose of the football dragged.
It wobbled. It wobbled a little bit. So no, that wasn't a catch. But how Bills was like going. They couldn't hurry up and review
it's just
it.
It's one of the things where it's too bang to overturn.
Yeah. So like,
he didn't want to gamble with giving them a timeout.
That too. So I just feel like Josh Allen kind of rushed it. I feel like he could have closed it out, and I think that's what Josh Allen's problem is, because that's how he lose. And
I mean, but
the AFC conference finals most of the time, because he either it's him or his defense don't close out.
I mean, do you remember what happened to play right after that one? Pass interference. Right after the
what play?
The like pass interference. It was like 20 seconds left in the game. I mean, the receiver
I was watching Formula One.
I'm gonna say the receiver had him beat, and Josh Allen had his receiver wide open, but there was a pass interference and got called back. I mean, that if there's no pass interference, that's game. That's game over.
Yeah.
But live and you learn. I think hopefully, I mean, they can start understanding that like these losses aren't supposed to be losses. They're supposed to be ways to learn. Because right now you're not learning. You just let them.
The fact they got into overtime was luck by itself.
Yeah, you scored 3
points
in the second half.
Not win the coin toss again.
So yeah, so I don't think Josh Allen should beat himself up that much, but pretty much like you said, just learn from it. Just learn from his mate. Just learn what you should do next time you're in that predicament. So
yeah. Literally. Well, any final thoughts on the Bills? I mean, okay. Here's one more question I got, and then we can close out. Do we think they still have a chance to make it to the Super Bowl?
It's not looking good at the moment, but
it's not high how it was in the beginning of the season, but they're
looking vulnerable.
Have a chance. Yeah, I still think they need to fix that could show them that they can still be a Super Bowl team. But right now, there's still some poorly mistakes that they've been making that's causing them to lose or causing them to have close games. And they definitely got to close out that second half. That second half they need to do better on that too.
Because I know how the Patriots are really bad but can win games for some reason. This
Yeah.
looks like the Bills could lose one. I thought the Bills would sweep us at the beginning of the season, but now it looks like we might be able to split the games.
Yeah. I mean, there are definitely holes in that Bills team, plain and simple. And so now they have to find it and figure it out and fix it before it's too late.
Was
But
Von Miller injured?
No, he was
who?
playing.
He's playing.
He didn't show up that game at all.
Vikings O line. Pretty
But
underrated.
anything else you was about to say, Davion, before I cut
That's
you
it.
off?
You want to close the video out?
Do I want to close the video out? All right. Anything else to say, guys?
Got nothing.
No, not for me.
All right. Well, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We got Davion, got Oronde,
Was good.
and then me. Have a good one.
Peace.